The election is pretty much over and Trump won. How on earth did we get here? He and his far-right policies such as Project 2025 will be leading this country for the next 4 years. And after months of following this election with you, in this video, I'm going to dive into what, in my opinion at least, went wrong for Kamala Harris in this election. From demographic swings to voter turnout dissipating, at the end of the night, a lot of unexpected things occurred during this election. And to help us continue to provide our political coverage heading into this terrifying new administration, please subscribe to help support the channel. And despite this video not being for Trump supporters, there's going to be a lot of them down in the comments. So if you want to help support this channel, at least on this video, then make sure you go leave a comment to help counteract against all of those Trump trolls. Thank you so much, and let's get into this video. Now technically, at the time of recording this video, there are still votes being counted in some cities, and there's always chances for recounts. But at this time, it's pretty clear that Donald Trump has won, and there's no secret votes that have yet to be counted. Donald Trump has almost a 4 million vote lead in the popular vote, so yeah, we just lost. Taking a look at the map here, we can see very clearly where Harris lost the night. The blue wall. Now luckily for us, these are actually rather diverse states that reflect most of the national exit polling averages. Unluckily for Harris, however, the exit polling shows where her campaign lost its momentum. For example, looking at demographic data, it is clear that once in the voting booth, Harris's lead with women, particularly white women, decreased, as well as her lead with Latino voters. Her slow increases with white men also failed to materialize. But beyond votes, there is also less tangible failures of the left that we believe also impacted this election. For example, I think Kamala Harris could have done a way better job explaining her economic plan and could have made a better emphasis on explaining the dangers of Trump's tariff plans and what she would do differently. And looking at the left, it is clear that there was an issue with voter turnout. We had nearly 20 million voters who turned out in 2020 but did not turn out in this election. And people on the right are still trying to claim that as voter fraud, but in reality it's many things like coming right off of a Trump presidency and COVID. But currently, we don't know why voter turnout was so low in this election. Many people believe that it's because she decided to go the more moderate route, which pushed liberals away. But honestly, I have no idea. But outside of the campaign itself, I believe that one of the biggest hurdles that the vice president faced was how the media and even social media explained the two candidates in this election. Over the past year, many people across this nation have tried to speak about both candidates on the same level. For example, Trump wants this, Harris wants this, or here is the Democrats' plan and here's the Republicans. And remember guys, there are pros and cons to everyone. But narration like this is very damaging, not only to the less problematic candidate, but also to the nation as a whole. Over the course of this campaign, Donald Trump promised to separate families in mass deportations, he promised to sack thousands of workers from all levels of the government to replace them with loyalists, he wants to cut many aid programs, including funding for healthcare, as well as programs such as SNAP benefits. He has also promised to make the Justice Department investigate anyone who tried to investigate him for all of the crimes that he has committed in his first term. He has admitted to having secret meetings with Vladimir Putin and will not tell us what he discussed. He has even joked about killing people who have spoken out against him, such as Republican Liz Cheney. Kamala Harris is no perfect politician. No one will ever be a perfect politician. But the way that many people and reporters in this country tried to hold her to such a standard of perfection and attack her for any flaw was just completely unfair. For instance, the amount of pressure that she faced to diverge her entire party platform away from Joe Biden's just 4 months before an election because that's what normal candidates do was just ridiculous. Having her every move judged while Donald Trump has the impunity to openly promise policies that would harm millions of Americans and then shrug them off as a joke if anyone gets upset is stunningly unfair treatment from the media and frankly the American people. And this is honestly just a problem with mass media. The right-leaning media will just say whatever they want and honestly just don't care, while the more unbiased media has to sort of put Donald Trump and Kamala Harris on a very similar pedestal and basically talk about them in the same way. And this is not how it should be. We cannot have the media take something that Donald Trump says that 20 years ago would have literally been career-ending and just play that off as a normal Tuesday. The media is not working in the best interests of the people. And I know this is starting to sound like a giant ad for this channel, but I promise you, that's not my intention. We here at Issue Addict are not paid by any Democrats, although that'd be awesome to get paid for it. We're also not backed by a giant corporation. We're just here sharing our beliefs because that's what we believe in. We believe in the future of this country. And if you also believe in the future of this country, then just simply leaving a like and subscribing to this channel really helps a lot. Especially as we head into the next 4 years, independent journalism is going to become way more important. So not even just us, just contributing and helping to any independent media really is what we need in this country. So thank you all so much for the support over the past few months. It really means a lot. But regardless of what happened this week, we must now look forward to and prepare for the second Trump administration, and all of the dangers that will come with it. We at Issue Addict have really, truly enjoyed following this election cycle with you, and we look forward to bringing you updates on the coming administration. And like I said, if you want to help us continue to report on the damaging days that are yet to come, please leave a like and subscribe to help support the channel. Stay safe out there.